Welcome everybody. We are live Wednesday, June 10th, 5:45 p.m. Let's take a look at what happened today in the stock market. We are going to take a look at Tesla, the VIX, the stock indices, gold, silver, Bitcoin, Ethereum. So the market is not doing too good recently. Right now, let's take a look at Tesla. We closed at 381.59, down 15 bucks. Down 3.8%, post-market down a little bit more. Let's take a look at the pattern that we are in. Which pattern are we in now? Well, we are into a downward pattern, so we are going down. And it goes this way, that way, this way, that way. So now we are on the support side of the pattern. We should be going to the other side. So that would mean 426 or so reaching the resistance. So this is what should be happening. It remains to be seen if we are going to see it. If we start breaking that that bearish channel support, then next stop is going to be 367. So if you see it break lower right here, then this support. So this means tomorrow approximately 380. If Tesla starts to break 380 tomorrow, then you should be starting to think, well, okay, we are not going to bounce on the bullish channel. We are going to go down. Going sideways would mean doing something like this between 382.70 to 394. This would be a congestion zone. If we go higher, then you can, you can give a try to going long. But right now there's no indication that we want to do this. We don't have stochastic over 60, so there's no momentum up in the stock at all. So right now, as soon as that support breaks, if it breaks, then we should think short. Let's go on the 1 hour chart. So yes, let me say this. Okay, so well, basically today, yesterday we well, I'm gonna start with yesterday. So yesterday, this is Tuesday right here. Tuesday. So Tuesday started right here, went down, recovered a little bit. This morning, boom, we started down. 388.21 was support. We broke that support and we were gone for the rest of the day. So this is what happened. So yeah, if we start breaking that 394.83, then okay, maybe we can start thinking about going long, like Tesla did here. It did not really do much here, but this one at some point during the day we had stochastic over 60 here, which gave us a nice swing. But this one, no stochastic there. So any move up without stochastic, means that it should not be believed. So this is where we are. We could be falling further, but at the same time, watch for this bearish channel support. This is what is going to tell us what the market is actually doing instead of predicting. So let's take a look at the VIX. So VIX is the fear factor. Look at the VIX, so this is not conducive to going long at all. This is not conducive. We are climbing quite fast. So the VIX is going high. We are at 22. So any VIX above 20. And if you follow the channel, then you know that even an increasing VIX is not even good, even though it's below 20. So now this is increasing and it's above 20. So everything points to having a further move down. Let's take a look at the stock indices. Well, guess what? The stock indices are doing the same thing. The bullish channel for Dow Jones is not broken. This is the bullish channel, still going higher. Within that move higher, we are sometimes going down. But the big test, we have a milestone right here. If we break that milestone, then we really need to shift. So this is Dow Jones. It took a while for Dow Jones to start to weaken. SPX, XPX, the same thing with XPX. This one is continuing down. we are starting to reach some important support. So just like Tesla, we are reaching support. So we don't have any indication yet, but it's not impossible that we have a move up. But again, the way to decide this is to watch for support. Is support going to be respected or not? And nobody knows. Nobody knows, but we know what to watch to understand if the buyers are coming back in. This is basically what's happening. You know, the buyers come in at support, the green lines, and the sellers come in at the red lines. So this is why these lines are important. They are going to guide us. What else? QQQ starting to break some support. You know, this one is already telling us that no, we are starting to weaken, and where we had buyers, they are no longer there. So if this one is the canary in the coal mine, well, this one is telling us that the buyers seem to be disappearing here at least. Nasdaq, same thing. You see, bearish channel, support line. You know, we broke lower. So from Nasdaq's perspective, this is going down because it has already started for Nasdaq. So maybe Tesla is going to follow suit. So that's interesting information here. Russell is still okay on some support. So we have a mixed reality. We have some stock indices that are, you know, that have not capitulated, where buyers used to show up and don't anymore. And we have some where buyers have capitulated. That's interesting. Let's take a look at gold, silver, Bitcoin, Ethereum. What's happening with those? Okay, gold. Oh boy, look at this. Well, gold is really falling down. You know, we had some support right here, bouncing on it. It broke, and now this is the fall down. So gold is absolutely gone. It's not the time to buy it yet. Let it fall down, then maybe at some other point it's going to be possible to get back in. Silver also continuing down. Nothing's happening with that one either. Bitcoin, well, Bitcoin still on support. What can I say? You see that green line right here, still on support. We touched it in February 6th of this year. And now, boom, we are bouncing right smack on it. This is 60,240. So Bitcoin is telling us that the jury is still out. Jury is still out for that one. We are into a bearish channel, so as a whole we are going down. It's still a down market for Bitcoin, but since February, you know, for a couple of months, we have been just going sideways. We have just been going sideways right here. So, you know, this is kind of a staircase thing, you know. This is the move down. Then we go sideways for a while. Once we break this, then this is telling us, okay, further move down. This happened. And then we are just playing. And once we break, this is the number to remember, 60,240. If we break that 60,240, then we should expect a further move down. So before that, we cannot conclude anything. We don't conclude anything, but check it, 60,240. And what about Ethereum? Well, Ethereum, same thing. You know, this one is a bit higher. The support is at 1380, which we touched April 9, 2025. Look at this. If you buy and hold, since last year, well, you did nothing. You did absolutely nothing. Even though it went from 1,400 to 5,000, it came back down. This is why we don't buy and hold unless there's a good reason to buy and hold, unless it's going up. If it keeps going up, if something keeps going up, keep it. You can sell along the way to take a bit of profit. But if it keeps going up, well, that's the name of the game. Buy low, sell higher. So if it keeps going higher, keep it. And then if it starts to slow down, well, then we can take some money off the top. And that Ethereum, let's look at this. So Ethereum, just as a case study, Ethereum April 7th, let's say, last year, this is where it was at 1380, went up to 5,000. And what was the slope? What was the slope of the ascent? This is the slope of the ascent. So at least, you know, it bounced there, went super far away, crossed it. So at least sell at 3,500 because it broke this line, at least. Yeah, if you sold here at the top, timing the top, you know, is harder, but at least 3,500. This is easier because it crossed a line. You know, it's easy to see something cross a line. This is the line. Well, it crossed it. Okay, it crossed it. That's easy to see. So 1,500, 3,500. Let's say that you sold there. Then now you are back at 1,300 or so. So then you still have money in your pocket that you didn't have in April. Here, you still have something. You have this much that you kept because you sold here. So this is the thinking of this channel. So we are, you know, we are not predicting anything. We are just watching who is winning. You know, buyers coming in here, buyers. Oh, they stop. Well, if people stop buying, maybe we should stop buying too. That's it. It's an online real-time survey of how much people are going to pay to buy or sell a specific stock. So yeah, this is so as a whole, things are not looking like we are going to go back up. A few things on support, so these might work. Some stock indices have gone down lower. So for those indices, this is not boding well. The VIX climbing higher. So, you know, overall, things are not looking that super good. Let's talk about SpaceX. So yeah, SpaceX is going to have an IPO. I think it's this week, if I'm not mistaken. So just a note on this. Technical analysis, which is this works when we have patterns and multiple candles. So we are going to start watching this because I think this is going to be an important stock, as important as Tesla was and is. You know, this is a very important stock. So we are going to start following this. So we should be expecting, you know, a few candles as soon as it starts to trade. And this is going to be very interesting because nobody knows what is going to happen with this one, as always. And what is interesting is that you have the big short guy that says, you know, this is bad. The valuation is way too high for that stock. You know, I think that the PE ratio is like 20 or 200x or something like that. And some others are saying, well, no, institutions are coming in big. So this is something that we are definitely going to watch. So thank you very much, guys. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. If you like what I do, you can become a YouTube member. I do 5 videos a week. This one is free on YouTube on Wednesdays. Most Wednesdays it is free. If you want to get the 5, one each day, you need to become a member. So you click join YouTube, you subscribe, you join, you select 5 videos a week. Thank you. And it's going to cost you the cost of a Starbucks to get 5 videos a week. So yeah, I'm going to wish you a great evening. We might be talking tomorrow. And I'm going to tell you à la prochaine si Dieu le veut.